this Sunday, the 6th Annual African Festival of Boston will take place at its new venue, the Rose Kennedy Greenway. The event, the largest of its kind in New England, showcases the continent's culture and entertainers, but also seeks to empower African expatriates through education and connections to social service. Joining me now are two members of the planning committee, Mairosi and Leonard Tshitenge. Thank you both for joining us. I hope I didn't butcher your names.
Thank you. Thank you for having us. That's all right.
So it's always good to be in a new venue, young faces doing this. Tell us what it was like planning for this year's event.
It's been a lot of fun. I think that the African continent has a lot to offer, and having an opportunity to put all those things together in one day has been a lot of fun to plan.
And a lot of work, too.
A lot of work as well, yeah.
Right, because you have a cultural component, and there's a huge amount of having services that maybe people who come from Africa and don't speak English that well need to access. Now, what did you do as far as the planning do? Were you on a special committee, or is this just a council, or what? Well,
I'm actually one of the performing.
I'm
a spoken word artist. I'm a poet from the Democratic Republic of Congo. So it's been quite exciting to know that I'll be sharing my work with other African, artists from the continent, from Mali and Nigeria and Botswana. So it's very exciting.
Now, do you perform just in English, or do you do other languages as well?
Well, I just perform in English. I do speak French and Lingala and a little bit of Swahili, but I think because we're in America and engaging the African diaspora, because English is what we have in common in America, I engage in English, which is a way to, build bridges.
Yes. All right, as we say here, it must be hard, this being the first year, because things used to be laid out in a certain way on City Hall Plaza. Right. Now, you guys had to come up with a whole new arrangement. Is there anything people need to know about, like, is there a performance area as opposed to a information area?
Yes, there is. The layout, we have, the main area where performances will be, and it's pretty eye-catching. It's like one of the first things that you'll see once you get to the Greenway. But we will have a special tent that will be showing some films from Slumfest. We also have a young man from Kenya who won, I believe he won an award for his film. He'll be coming down from New York, and we'll have an opportunity to meet and greet people there. So there will be a special tent for that, which is pretty exciting for us this year.
All right, Leonard, you're a performer. What is it like to interact with performers from all over the continent? Because, like we were saying, not necessarily in Africa do they speak the same language.
Right, that's correct. And it really depends, because when you think of the continent, it's 54 countries, and it's such a beautiful place. Yeah. But I think for those who speak French, come from the Francophone African community, those who speak English, the interaction, I think, will be wonderful. I'll have my own personal booth, which showcase stuff that I'm involved with.
Where you sell DVDs or CDs with your spoken word?
That's correct, yeah, because I have a CD, I have a website, but I'm also involved with the campaign, Stand With Congo campaign, because come from the Congo, it's the second largest country in Africa, but it's also a very mineral-rich country in terms of natural resources. So all the technology that we have, you can find those minerals from the Congo. So it's good to share that story. It's good to talk about also the bad side of it. But I think as an artist, all of us were just excited to the fact that we get to engage the community, New England, use our art as a way to engage humanity. That's what the singers would do, the dancers, and myself as a spoken word artist, would do that, and I just can't wait. So,
all right, what is it like for, well, maybe we should just take any Boston citizen coming. People might think, oh, if you're just a regular Bostonian, you won't be welcome at this sort of Congress of African people. But do you feel that everybody is made welcome there?
I feel that everybody absolutely is made very welcome, and I've been a food vendor, because I have a catering business doing African cuisine. I've been a food vendor at the festival since its beginning in 2010, and I can tell you that's part of the best part, is having people that have never had African cuisine ever try something for the first time and absolutely fall in love with it, and have a new way to look at the continent and learn new things, whether it's a dance that they learned that day, or sometimes they do like drumming demonstrations, trying new food, having the children have tribal face paintings done. There's a lot that somebody who's not familiar with the continent at all could gain in just that one day.
I mean, there's such a big continent. Well, it's 54 countries.
Yeah.
Just to learn about one of them would be good. We're going to run out of time, unfortunately, but if you could tell us the website or what, and we didn't even give a shout out to Mireille and the Chalupe Foundation, because I know they're really concerned about getting people connected with social services. So the general public may be going to experience a different culture and maybe buy masks or other things there. But it's really important that people, you know, maybe in the city get proper access to health and phone and stuff like that. All right. So what is the website and what should we find there? Is it should be on here somewhere?
Yep, so we do have the African Festival of Boston Facebook page. That has many links that can help you kind of figure out more information regarding that.
So, well, congratulations on this. And where are you you're gonna be on the stage, and where if people want to say hi to you, if they see you.
And I actually will be vending again this year. So
what's the name of your?
It's Serengeti Catering.
Serengeti Catering. Well, thank you so much,
for having
Anna.
us.
Thanks for having us. I appreciate it. Thank you.
It's our pleasure.